Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, slides. Let's slide into it. Welcome to yet another episode of Violin Playing.
Explain.
Besides your sound, vibrato, and your overall being pretty much, slides are a great way of making your style really personal. And they are way more than just glorified shifts. I feel like they're the reason why the violins from the first half of the 20th century all sounded different from one another. I love that. There's no easier way of putting a stank face on this guy than making him listen to an awesomely executed juicy slide. In a way, I don't even understand how slides ever went out of fashion. I feel like the violin, and any instrument for that matter, is trying to imitate the human voice. And for singers, it's natural to slide from one note to another even today. So what happened? Let's just bring back slides, everybody.
Guys, we gotta go bring them back!
Like many things in violin playing, it's about No, not preparation this time. Timing. Generally speaking, there's two types of slides. There's the old finger slide and there's the new finger slide. Here's an example for an old finger slide. I've heard some people refer to it as the Chrysler slide. You see the way the old finger slide works, you simply slide up into the position you need to be in, and then you put the new finger down. In this case, I'm in the fourth position, going from the second position to the fourth position. And then I put the third finger down once I'm there. Timing is crucial here also because of the bow change. You want to really change the bow at the same time as you're putting your finger down. It has to happen at the exact same moment. Another example where I use the old finger slide, the beginning of the second movement of the Bruch Concerto. So that's the old finger slide, pretty straightforward, right? The new finger slide is one of my favorite things to do on the violin altogether. It's just so satisfying, so awesome. What you want to do here is you're not preparing with the first finger, as in the old finger slide. In the new finger slide, the new finger slides into the note. When it comes to the bowing, the right hand is actually first here, yeah? I'm not even at the note yet and I've already changed bows. My hand already starts traveling as I'm changing the bow actually. So you don't really hear this. You only hear me already mid-slide. What also helps me a great deal with slides is putting down my fingers really flat. That way you can do the last couple millimeters when you're already up there just by rolling your finger a little bit. What I also like to do with my slides sometimes to make them extra awesome is to make them really half-steppy.
What?
What I mean by that is aiming for the note that's a half step below the note I should be playing. But then the last half step, I slide into it really slowly, like extra slowly. And that gives you this feeling like you're being sucked into a vortex or something. It's very satisfying. Here's an example of that at the beginning of the Monty Chardash. So this is the A, right? I'm gonna be aiming for the G sharp instead, and then make the last half step extra slow. I'm gonna be actually practicing this shift so I can always get it right. You see I'm a half step below the A. I really try to remember the distance, and then once it's time for action, you see, it sounds extra lazy somehow, and that's kind of awesome. When it comes to slides downwards, they're mostly done on the old finger. But there are ways of making a new finger slide also work. If you're going for a really aggressively Ivry Gitlis gypsy kind of style sound, then you can still do it. Now, obviously this is super sentimental, but I love that stuff. You can also do a really crazy kind of slide, like a Christian Ferraz kind of slide. He does this thing where he slides down while vibrating aggressively, and it's just so amazing. I'll try to emulate it. Now, something like that. I love this kind of stuff. What is also very important with all kinds of slides is coordinating with your right hand for a boost in your bow speed and your bow pressure a little bit, but it has to be timed just right in order to work. You see, once I arrive on the note, I'll give it a little bit, a tiny bit more bow speed for a little boost. To keep it alive. You see here, same here. You'll see it here as well. You see a little bit more bow speed. I try to do most of my slides on an up bow. It just works better this way. If you watched my video on how to hold the violin, you know that I like to do this motion where my bow goes against the violin and the violin goes against the bow in counter motion this way, and that's super helpful. See? I go against it. Old finger slide. Old finger slide. You can have so much fun with these, it should be illegal. Maybe that's why people are not doing them anymore. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let me know in the comments below what other topics you want to hear my take on. I always read all my comments and I always take note of what my subs want to hear from me about. Also, if you want to take private one-on-one lessons with me online, the links are below. Happy sliding about and happy practicing. I'll catch you in the next one.